Truck bed creaks in the midnight air, same old spot, but you're not there. Radio hums like it don't know you let go. We used to park where the gravel bends, 2 cheap drinks and a couple friends. You'd lean back with your feet on mine, laughing like we had all the time. Now it's just me and a fading song, counting stars where you once belonged. And every mile that brought me here feels heavier without you near. It's always a tailgate these days alone. Same small town, but it don't feel like home. Same old songs, but they hit too deep. Now they're singing you instead of me. Yeah, I still come here, I don't know why. Maybe just to watch a memory drive by. Every night ends the same old way. Always a tailgate these days alone. There's your name carved in the dust right here, faded out, but it's still clear, like the echo of your voice in mine that I hear from time to time. I tried to trade this place for new, different roads, a different view, but every path just circles back to where we were and what I lack. It's always a tailgate these days alone. Same small town, but it don't feel like home. Same old songs, but they hit too deep. Now they're singing you instead of me. Yeah, I still come here, I don't know why. Maybe just to watch your memory drive by. Every night ends the same old way. Always a tailgate these days alone. Maybe someday I'll stop showing up, let the dust settle, let go of us. But tonight I'm right back where we used to be, with your ghost sitting next to me. And I swear for a second I hear you laugh, like you never really left this past. It's always a tailgate these days alone, still holding on to a dial tone. Every word that we never said, still running circles in my head. Yeah, I keep chasing what's already gone. I like a melody that won't move on. Every sunset fades to gray. Always a tailgate these days alone. Truck bed creaks in the morning light, empty seat on my right. Radio fades, I let it play, 'cause it's all I got these days. Gravel turns under these worn-out tires like a rhythm I still know. There's a quiet in the fading light that only back roads show. I've been gone more nights than I can count, chasing things I couldn't hold. Every city felt like passing through, every story got too old. Yeah, I thought I'd find what I was missing in the places I don't belong, but the truth was always waiting here, right where I came from. On a back road between home, these days slow, where the past and the present both show. Every mile feels like letting go of the man I used to know. Yeah, the world moves fast, but out here I don't got nowhere else I need to go. Just a back road leading me back home. These days slow. There's a mailbox leaning to one side like it's barely hanging on, and the front porch light still burning low even when the night is gone. I can see my shadow in the window of a life I left behind, and it don't feel like a stranger now, just a piece I couldn't find. On a back road between home, these days slow, where the past and the present both show. Every mile feels like letting go of the man I used to know. Yeah, the world moves fast, but out here I don't got nowhere else I need to go. Just a back road leading me back home. These days slow. Maybe time ain't something you outrun, maybe it's a road you face, and every turn you tried to miss just leads you back to grace. Yeah, I finally hear what silence says when there's nowhere left to hide. It's telling me I'm still enough on this long, slow ride. On a back road between home, these days slow, where the broken and the healing both grow. Every mile puts my heart at ease, like it's setting something free. Yeah, I ain't lost, I just took the long way around to find where I'm supposed to be. On a back road leading me back home. These days slow. Gravel fades into a dirt driveway, and I finally feel it now. Yeah, the road I tried to leave behind is the one that brings me home somehow. There's a porch light flickering down the road, like it's calling me back home. The wind's been whispering through my bones, saying I don't have to walk alone. I've been chasing down a broken past, through empty towns and shattered glass. Every mile left a mark on me, every scar tells what I couldn't be. Yeah, I tried to outrun all my sins, but they ride shotgun in the wind. And tonight I finally pulled off slow, with nowhere left to go. I'm covered in the dust of grace tonight, alone, on a long road I can't call home. Every wrong turn, every step I made led me right to where I'm saved. Ain't no choir, ain't no crowd to see, just the silence and the truth in me. Yeah, I'm finding peace I've never known, in the dust of grace tonight alone. There's a cross hanging from my rear view line. Been there all this time, never noticed what it meant to hold, till I felt this kind of letting go. In the weight I carried for so long don't feel quite as strong, like something in the night broke through and said, I'm still here for you. I'm covered in the dust of grace tonight, alone, on a long road I can't call home. Every wrong turn, every step I made led me right to where I'm saved. Ain't no choir, ain't no crowd to see, just the silence and the truth in me. Yeah, I'm finding peace I've never known, in the dust of grace tonight alone. Yeah, it ain't a fire falling from the sky, ain't a voice that shakes the night. It's a quiet kind of mercy that meets you where you fight. And I don't have to be a perfect man to finally understand that forgiveness finds you where you stand. I'm covered in the dust of grace tonight, alone, not as lost as I have known. Every tear and every broken plea brought a little light to me. Ain't no thunder, just a steady hand pulling me back where I stand. Yeah, I'm closer now than I have been, in the dust of grace I'm born again. Porch light fades as the dawn rolls in, but something in me's changed within. Yeah, I walked in lost, but now I know I wasn't alone. Till I lights fading on a gravel road, morning creeping in too soon. There's a chill hanging in the air, like a goodbye I can't outmove. We were fireflies in a mason jar, burning bright but never long. Every laugh felt like forever, every silence felt so wrong. You said don't make promises that the daylight won't defend, but I was holding on to forever like it wasn't bound to end. We were forever between, gone at dawn. Somewhere we knew we didn't belong, holding on tight while letting it slip, like whiskey burning on your lips. Yeah, we were caught in a moment too strong, living a right that we knew was wrong. Somewhere between holding on and moving on, we were forever between, gone at dawn. There's your jacket on my passenger seat, still carrying your scent. And that song you used to sing out loud feels like a memory heaven sent. I drive past that old dirt turn where we carved our names in time. Now the only thing that's left there is a ghost of you and I. We were forever between, gone at dawn. Somewhere we knew we didn't belong, holding on tight while letting it slip, like whiskey burning on your lips. Yeah, we were caught in a moment too strong, living a right that we knew was wrong. Somewhere between holding on and moving on, we were forever between, gone at dawn. Maybe love ain't always meant to last. Maybe it's just meant to be a spark that lights the dark a while, then fades into a memory. And maybe what we had was real, even if it couldn't stay, 'cause I still feel it in my chest every time I see the break of day. We were forever between, gone at dawn. A fleeting truth we leaned upon, a heart that erased, a night that burned, a lesson lived and never learned. Yeah, we were more than just a passing song, even if it didn't last that long. Somewhere between right and almost wrong, we were forever between, gone at dawn. Now the sun keeps rising like it always does, but it don't shine the same, 'cause forever found me for a moment, then disappeared with your name. Yeah, forever found me for a moment, and it was gone at dawn. Morning breaks through a restless night, like a hand pulling me from the dark. There's a quiet voice in the still sunrise, speaking straight to my heart. I've been running from the mirror, from the man I used to know. Every road I took to nowhere left me further from home. Yeah, I wore my shame like armor, but it only made me weak, till I dropped it in the silence and finally chose to speak. Right there between forgiving and kneeling down again, I felt something shift inside me, like the start of healing wind. Not a lightning bolt of freedom, but a slow and steady change. I'm finding who I'm meant to be, between prayer and grace. There's a crack in my foundation where the light is getting through. Every tear I tried to bury now is washing something new. And I don't claim to be a saint now, still got miles left to go, but I ain't the man I was back then. That's the only truth I know. Right there between forgiving and kneeling down again, I felt something shift inside me, like the start of healing wind. Not a lightning bolt of freedom, but a slow and steady change. I'm finding who I'm meant to be, between prayer and grace. Yeah, every fall don't mean I'm lost, every scar don't mean I'm gone. There's a mercy in the waiting and a strength in holding on. I'm walking through the in-between, where doubt and faith both stand, but I can feel a steady hand guiding where I land. Right there between forgiving and kneeling down again, I hear hope call out my name now, like it's always been a friend. Through the highs and through the breaking, through the sun and through the rain, I'm learning how to live my life between prayer and grace. So I'll keep showing up each morning, even when I don't feel strong, 'cause somewhere in the quiet is where I know I belong. Yeah, I'm still being shaped every day, between prayer and grace. There's a map on the dash with a tear down the line, and a tank half full, but it'll do just fine. Got a past in the rear view, fading slow, and a feeling in my chest says it's time to go. I spent years on a straight road, going nowhere fast, trying to outrun ghosts I couldn't outlast. Every turn I took was the same dead end, till I learned sometimes you gotta break to bend. Yeah, I packed up pain in a beat-up truck, left a note that said I've had enough. Didn't know where I was heading to, just knew I had to chase something true. There's freedom behind the long way around, and every mile where your soul gets found. It ain't the fast lane, it ain't the straight line, it's the dirt road winding through your own mind. Yeah, it takes some time, yeah, it takes some faith through every wrong turn and every mistake, but there's something real in the price you pay. There's freedom behind the long way. Met a stranger at a nowhere bar, said, son, don't be scared of who you are. He had lines on his face like a map of scars, and a story that hit like an old guitar. Said life ain't measured by the road you take, it's the weight you drop and the truth you face. So I left that night with a lighter load and let my heart pick the next unknown. There's freedom behind the long way around, and every mile where your soul gets found. It ain't the fast lane, it ain't the straight line, it's the dirt road winding through your own mind. Yeah, it takes some time, yeah, it takes some faith through every wrong turn and every mistake, but there's something real in the price you pay. There's freedom behind the long way. Yeah, I traded comfort for the sky, so I lost a few things, but I found my life, and every sunset feels like grace when you ain't afraid of your own mistakes. No, I ain't there yet, but I'm on my way, and that's enough for me today. There's freedom behind the long way around, and every mile where your soul gets found. It ain't the fast lane, it ain't the straight line, it's the dirt road winding through your own mind. Yeah, it takes some time, yeah, it takes some faith through every wrong turn and every mistake, but there's something real in the price you pay. There's freedom behind the long way. So I'll keep driving where the wild winds blow, with nothing but time and an open road. Yeah, I finally see what I couldn't say. There's freedom behind the long way. It's a Friday night, dust in the air, Got the speakers up, folding chairs, sun going down on a small town haze. We don't need much these days. We got a cooler full of cold, cheap beer, a couple old trucks and the same crew here. Bonfire popping like a backbeat drum, and a song on repeat that we all know by heart. Somebody's laughing, somebody's late, somebody's dancing on a tailgate. And time don't move like it used to do. Out here it sticks like an old tattoo. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days. Same old songs in a different kind of way. Turn it up loud, let the night roll on, where the right feels right, even if it's wrong. Yeah, we ain't chasing what we can't replace, just living life in a laid-back haze. Every little moment we don't want to waste. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days. There's a girl in boots with a red lip smile, singing every word like it's going out of style. Got her hair pulled back, eyes shining bright, like she owns this whole Friday night. We ain't worried about the world out there, just the crack of a can and the summer air, and the stories we tell when the stars come out are the kind you don't forget about. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days. Same old songs in a different kind of way. Turn it up loud, let the night roll on, where the right feels right, even if it's wrong. Yeah, we ain't chasing what we can't replace, just living life in a laid-back haze. Every little moment we don't want to waste. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days. Yeah, time keeps ticking, but we don't mind. We're holding on to what we can't rewind. These nights might fade, but they'll never die. They live in every laugh and every goodbye. Yeah, someday we'll look back and say, those were the good old days. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days, where forever feels just a song away. Raise 'em up high, let the memories play like a soundtrack we ain't gonna change. Yeah, it ain't about where we're gonna go, it's about right here and who we know. Every mile, every choice we make leads back to nights like these we chase. It's a jukebox with a tailgate these days. Yeah, the fire burns low, but the music stays. In a jukebox with a tailgate these days. We don't need more, we don't need change, just a song and a tailgate these days. Neon buzzing in a half-lit room, like a heart that won't stay quiet. Bartender wipes the same old glass, like he's seen too many like it. I've been sitting on this bar stool long enough to know every crack in the floor. Every song on this jukebox hits too close, but I keep coming back for more. Yeah, I said I'd quit this lonely habit, but it pulls me in again. 'Cause the truth is I ain't over you. I'm just hiding where it's dim. It's all neon before true love again. 1,000 nights just trying to mend every wrong turn, every almost friend, trying to feel something real again. Yeah, I'm lost in the glow of where I've been, but I know this ain't how it ends. It's just neon before true love again. There's a girl at the end of the counter tonight with a smile that don't quite land. She's laughing loud, but her eyes give away she's just like me, barely standing. We talk about nothing, pretend it's enough, like strangers passing through. But every word feels like borrowed time from something we both once knew. It's all neon before true love again. 1,000 nights just trying to mend every wrong turn, every almost friend, trying to feel something real again. Yeah, I'm lost in the glow of where I've been, but I know this ain't how it ends. It's just neon before true love again. Maybe healing don't come easy, maybe it don't come fast. Maybe you gotta walk through the darkness before you outrun the past. And maybe one day I'll look back at this broken state I'm in and thank these nights for leading me to where I'll begin again. It's all neon before true love again. Every tear, every could have been, every lonely mile, every worn out sin, bringing me closer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm learning how to stand again, even if I don't know when. It stops being neon and starts being love again. Neon fading as the morning breaks, and I step outside alone. But something in me feels a little stronger, like I'm closer to coming home. Yeah, it's just neon for now. There's a picture in a frame by the bed, faded colors, words we never said. Time moved on, but it left you there, like a promise hanging in the air. We were young with our hearts wide open, didn't know what love could cost. Every dream felt set in motion, never thought we'd get lost. You said forever like it meant always, like it couldn't break or bend. but forever turned to memories before we knew the end. But I still believe over forever, even if forever let me down. Yeah, I still hold on to something better in the silence of you not around. 'Cause love don't end when the story's through. It lives in every broken view. So I'll keep a piece of me with you. Yeah, I still believe over forever. There's a street where your laugh still echoes in the corners of my mind. Every step feels like a shadow of a love I couldn't find. And I tried to let the past go cold, tried to bury what we knew. But some flames don't burn out easy, they just learn to glow in blue. Yeah, I still believe over forever, even if forever let me down. Yeah, I still hold on to something better in the silence of you not around. 'Cause love don't end when the story's through. It lives in every broken view. So I'll keep a piece of me with you. Yeah, I still believe over forever. Maybe forever was never the point. Maybe it's the moments we keep, the way your hand fit into mine, the promises we couldn't keep. And maybe losing you showed me how to love without a chain, to carry light through the darkest nights and find hope in the pain. Yeah, I still believe over forever, even if forever slipped away. Yeah, I still find a way to remember all the good in yesterday. 'Cause love don't fade, it just rearranges through all of life's unspoken changes. And even now, my heart still chooses you. Yeah, I still believe over forever. So if forever couldn't hold us tight, that don't mean it wasn't real. 'Cause somewhere past the end of us is a love I still can feel. Yeah, I still believe over forever. Midnight ticking on a dashboard glow, silence louder than the radio. There's a neon buzz outside my room, same old whiskey, same old tune. Clock on the wall don't move at all since you walked out down that hall. I tried drowning you in every song, but somehow you keep hanging on like a shadow stitched into my bones. Even when I'm here alone, Every road I take just leads me back to the words I wish I had. I take yours over lonely at midnight alone, your hand in mine over this phone. I trade every bar light, every I'm alright tone for one more second before you were gone. Yeah, I'd choose your arms over this empty I've known. I'd take yours over lonely at midnight alone. There's your jacket on that old chair, still smells like you, still hangs there, like you might walk back through that door. So you couldn't leave me anymore, but the truth cuts clean and deep tonight. Ain't no fixing what ain't right, and every star outside my window pane just spells out your name again. I keep replaying where we went wrong, but it just plays all night long. I take yours over lonely at midnight alone, your laugh breaking through my headphones. I trade every memory that cuts like stone for one more night where we felt like home. Yeah, I'd choose your love even if I'd be torn. I'd take yours over lonely at midnight alone. Baby, someday I'll learn to let go, let your ghost fade out slow. But right now, every mile I roam still feels like I lost my home. Yeah, still feels like you're right here. I take yours over lonely at midnight alone. You whisper soft through the dark unknown. I trade every sunrise, I wake up alone for one more chance to not let you go. Yeah, I choose your heart even if it don't hold. I take yours over lonely at midnight alone. Midnight fading into blue, still ain't found my way past you. If love's a place I used to know, I'd take yours over lonely at midnight.